Okay, so I'm recording this video in 9 by 16 ratio aspect ratio format, and it's going to be quite very unstable. But this is the introduction to, well, my studio, or should I say my house. Let me shock you. I'm quite a workaholic. Okay, so I think you like that intro video, and for you to still be here, it means you really want to see what the studio of a beginner content creator and very small channel is going to look like. Well, reality check, right? Reality check. If you're expecting lights and glitz and glamour, just forget about it. It doesn't exist here. I'm small, very short on budget, very tiny on finance, and I do everything I do from this spot. However, you're gonna like this. So on my workspace, I'm gonna start with the most important thing to me. The most important thing to me here, all the way to, there's actually no least importance. So I'm gonna start from the most important. The most important thing obviously is my laptop. This is my baby, because this is the one thing I've used to learn so many things, and it's the one thing I used to do so many things. And I think it's the same for so many other creators out there, small creators out there. The next thing that's extremely important to me, you'd be surprised. I want you could go right in the comment and guess before I drop this. So I'm going to give you a count of 5. Okay, it's 5, and I don't know if you did get it, but the next most important thing to me after my laptop is actually my mouse. Yes, it's my mouse. It is a Logai MX Anywhere 2S. I love this mouse because I can connect it to any PC, any phone without a dongle. That is why I love the mouse, and it comes with so many functionalities, from the normal scroll to the free scroll, the shift of page left to right, back button, front button. That's why I love it. And then the AI button, the button you can use to activate a certain command depending on how you set it up to work. This is the second most important thing on my entire workspace. The third most important thing of my workspace is this. It's a Zealot S46 Zealot S46 speaker, and the sounds are not like punchy bars and great, but this is what I have and I love it. The next most important thing on this workspace is this, a book and a biro. It sounds very whack, but this is my idea factory number 2. My idea factory number 1 is this. My idea factory number 2 is this. This is where I write a lot of ideas, random pages. I don't have like specific page. I'm very random with it. So because I realized that writing on books and leaving those empty leaving those empty spaces have made me lost a lot of ideas, I decided to tune it a little bit. And this comes to my next most important thing on my workspace. Absolutely important. My idea board. This investment was a very cheap investment, and it has proven to be one of the most useful investments I have made. Why do I say so? Well, when I write on this board and I do not erase it because it is facing my door whenever I come back home, it is the first thing I see and it reminds me something is due. There's this idea you've not worked on, something is due, there is something that you need to do, and it is just always in my face. Every day, every time. It's always there. Except when I'm on the bed though, and I'm hardly on my bed. Let me shock you, I'm quite a workaholic. The next important thing I have is my external monitor. Quite useful. And the reason I say quite useful is it's not my fault, it's not anybody's fault, it's basically power supply. Actually, that's Nigeria's fault. Yeah, so it's Nigeria's fault and it's power supply because there is very limited power supply. Oh, and I edit with CapCut. Even these videos I edited with CapCut. So that's it on my studio. This is the studio itself, not behind the studio. Behind the studio, well, let's check part 2.